Well. Another day. We keep on waiting. We keep on waiting. Big up to you, by the way, if you're just tuning in. Thanks for being here. It's our daily football show where we talk about mostly football. And yeah, let's just quickly just look at today's gonna be a shorter show. But I just wanna look at what's going on. What's going on? We know first thing, Cristiano Ronaldo has a new contract with Al Nassr. Matter of fact, this contract is crazy, crazy, crazy. Let me just read you a little bit of like what we found. He'll be making 400 million euros per year. Let me say that again. Cristiano Ronaldo, Mr. CR7, will be making 400 million per year. That's 333 uh, million per month. 7.6 million per week. That you can break it down to 46,300 per hour. You know, when we do like an hour show, Cristiano Ronaldo is earning 46,300 in that one football power hour show minimum. That's 772 per minute and 13 euros per second. So like that's 13 times 5 right there. This is crazy. Astronomical figures. Ronaldo is living La Vida. 333. Yo. Big up to great one, by the way. I'm I'm amazed at what I'm finding out about Ronaldo's contract. It's three it's incredible. So 400 mil per year, 33.34 mil per month. That's the exact like figure, great one. Isn't it's crazy. It's wild. I never seen this kind of money. Is anybody allowed to have this kind of money? This guy can buy a submarine if he wanted, a nuclear submarine. He can actually he could buy a country. I bet his salary is higher than some GDP for some countries. Just imagine, 13 euros per second for kicking a ball around. Hey, sometimes life ain't fair. But he's the GOAT. He deserves it. The consistency he has shown is incredible, incredible, and also the career that he's had. Thinking that, looking at the fact that he came from Sporting, United, Real Madrid, Juve, and now living life at Al Nassr. Shout out to CR7, man. How much is that in Ugandan shillings? No, I'm not older than CR7. But I am embarrassed. I'm out here saying, you know what? I'm all mad at my parents. I'm like, they should have seen, identified the passion I had for the game, because I was like not bad. All I needed was some good facilities. I would have become another. I don't even know what kind of footballer I would have become. I'd say like Ronaldo is like too consistent. Like I could never, like just discipline, because I'd be better than Sancho. That's for sure. That's for sure. I'd apply myself better than Sancho. That's one thing for sure. So I'd be like, above Sancho but below um Ronaldo, obviously. I'm talking consistency wise, not even ability. We're not talking ability, but like got a good technique, good shot. It may good power, uh, good acceleration. You know, some things I can offer on the table. I should maybe go. Yeah, no, time has passed. Great one. The time has passed to be dreaming about being a footballer. But it is you cannot like look at the Ronaldo money and not wonder what if great one you were actually the great one on the pitch, you know? But is better than Sancho. You say, bro, I would, yeah. No, 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 no. Sancho, like, matter of fact, this is a great segue to Sancho Lini. Finally, we've been um, wanting Project 150 to take off. And Project 150, if you don't know what I'm talking about, this is Omar Barada's dream. I think earlier on last week we read um, the what do you call it, the article from the Athletic, and Omar Barada was talking about you know Project 150. So let me quickly brush you up on this one if you don't know what I'm talking about. Project 150. It's Omar Barada's ambition. It's sort of like what Ineos has as the ambition to win the Premier League by 2028. Man United will obviously be celebrating a big milestone. You know, 150-year anniversary for the club in 2028. So it would be fitting. It would be the best gift for the club if we can rebuild and have that as sort of like the deadline, right? So yeah, that's Project 150. And in efforts to get to Project 150, that now we need to clear out some deadwood, and this Sancho to Italy story is really picking up steam, and I like it. I like it. I like it. Let's just quickly go to like the official update. It says just in. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Juventus and Napoli are, oh no, unwilling. No, 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 no. That's not the word I want. No, 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 no. No. That's a howler right there. Wait, this is not the one I wanted to read, but we will get to that one because this one is just in, right? Uh, um, and I think who was it? Was it Dimarzio? It was Dimarzio. My lord. That was okay. According to Dimarzio, we are back on track for Sancho. Just so you know, this is I want to set this up properly, right? Before the spoiler alert that I just read out. So Dimarzio has expressed that Juventus have made an inquiry, depending on which part of the world you however you pronounce that, but like they have knocked on the door at Man United and said, "What's wagwan with Jaden Sancho? You know, what is going on with him?" And this is good. We want this. We want people coming in for our deadwood. So I would say sell Sancho to Juve as quick as possible, to anybody as quick as possible. I don't want to start the season with Sancho. I'm still being a Man United player. So anyway, so that was the first Di Marzio update. But now this is just in. Juventus and Napoli are unwilling to match Sancho's salary demands. Oh Lord, we're finished. Both clubs have no problem in paying the 25 mil fee, but his wages are a problem. It's a common theme with us Man United players. It's always like we saw this with Maguire. When we wanted Maguire to leave, it was just the wages. They could never, never, never um, agree on that. because the players are like, hey, I've been given a contract, and in 3 years I was planning to buy this island or this house or whatever, and you can't always expect players to just like cave in and say, I'm gonna forfeit the money that I was promised, unless those players believe in that ability, like Anthony. As much as like I dislike Rashford and Sancho, I gotta big up Anthony for this and say he is not a prima donna. He believes, he backs himself up so much that he's like, okay, I'll take a wage cut, put my head down, work, because I know a bigger club is gonna come and get me. That's the type of mentality that is commendable, honestly, with Anthony, right? But with Sancho, we are having a wage gap conundrum right now. So it might be time to start thinking, what is plan B? Let him stay, ostracize him, treat him like he has COVID, make him train alone daily until next season. And he's gonna gain some pounds, not just in the bank account, but his body. Sancho is the type of guy I can tell you, like when I'm backing myself at the beginning of the stream saying if I was a footballer, I'd be better than Sancho. He's that kind of guy who got the potential, high ceiling, but no application, no graft, no grind. So do we just like say, all right, you get your pounds, brother, but you gonna be training alone every day, not even with the same way like Mikel Arteta did I think Ozil the first time he came in. I think that was his first big like clash. Because this guy clearly does not care about football. He just wants to get paid. Jadon Sancho is annoying. Seriously. Big up to Man says, bots, Omo is right about you. Let me make a video. Let me go on StreamYard. This is you 100%. Well, we're here daily, Monday to Friday. So yeah. And I mean, we gave the Ronaldo contract update. And now we're talking about Sancho to Juve. Big up to Javid as well in the building. Um, the brain says, I can't believe I used to like the scrub. This man child. He literally is somebody that I had hopes for. And I remember like Braids that transfer window, because it was two transfer windows. It's like the first one was rumors, and Sancho was tearing it up in Dortmund. And then we had to wait for the another transfer window. And then when we got him, I was like, yes. Remember that time we had Sancho, we had Cristiano Ronaldo, we had Pogba in the same team. I still can't believe we didn't win nothing. The braids. Sometimes, you're allowed to be excited about a player, and when they disappoint you, it's on them, you know? And I hope he knows he's a disappointment to himself. I don't even think like he has the ability to revive his career to get back to his prime. Or do you think like maybe even if he went to Juve, the Italian league would suit him? It's a little slower, you know, his but it's also physical. So I don't know if he's like going to have the type of career like say Mkhitaryan, say Damian, like where you leave Man United and you still have longevity. You may not be lighting up fires like week in, week out, but you're still a quality player who finds himself in the latter stages of the Champions League. I don't think that's gonna be Sancho. I personally believe he's gonna go the Jesse Lingard route. Just fade into irrelevance and disappear, and he just kind of just like, you know, the Deli Ali. Where's Deli Ali? He's on that lane in my opinion, but maybe somebody else like Omo, who used to call himself Sancho's dad, might feel different. Great One says he can never be his prime again. He's slower now. That's Yeah, that is what I totally agree with you. I waited 2 years, bro. Court says I'm on an uncle chair. You know what? It is. It's got the footrest too. I did not think about this. I was like, man, it's been so hot. Let me just like do a stream outside. So this is how we ended up outside. We're looking for Mbeumo because Mbeumo is the update on that is it's getting closer and closer. And I'm sitting here like, how many add-ons can these guys add on? Agree on the thing and do the here we go. Let's call it a day and move on. Like it's almost the reports is like Man United are getting closer and closer. Man United are edging closer. And I'm like, you sure? You sure you guys are running out of vocab now? Edging? Crazy. You know? It's kind of wild. It's like I think they need more synonyms for like advancing even feels like it's outdated term right now. It's like was the closer than closer, like that close. That's the update on Mbeumo. And I think it's hopefully as we mentioned yesterday that like if it's one of those things where they're really trying to make this contract a performance based contract and not overpay him, I'm down for the wait. And my prediction, and I could be wrong on this, my prediction is like we'll get the here we go on Tuesday. Breaking news: Botswana predicts Tuesday is the day because of the beginning of the fiscal year. That's what my prediction is based on. By the way, don't forget to hit the like button if you're just joining in. The link is in the chat right there. Today is going to be a short stream, but I just wanted to quickly update you guys on some of the football news that we've been finding out, especially um, the Sancho to Juve is finally, for me, putting a little bit of a smile on my face. I'm saying yes, it's time to get this nightmare over and done with. The outgoings have to outgo. Oh my god, oh my god. The internet is, I cannot even show this Sancho picture. The internet is a little crazy. There's other things going on, obviously. There's talk about Thomas Partey, on a free, but then that's a very, very sticky one. It's a touchy one because other people are very, very, very vocal about it. They're saying, no, we do not harbor such characters at Man United. And there are some people that stand on the camp of like, hey, man, those are just allegations. He's been playing for another Premier League club. Why would we say no to Thomas Partey? Because he is definitely would be a stopgap situation. Say, for example, we on Tuesday we get this Boomer deal done, and then from there, like we focus on the striker. We're definitely, I think, we're gonna need to figure out one of the positions has to be a stopgap type situation. You know, Sabitzer type settings, Amrabat type settings. Could those be Thomas Partey type settings? I am just curious. I don't want to like make this a heavy topic, touchy stream, but it's just a thought. Thomas Partey is available. I'm curious where you stand on this. So the link is in the chat if you want to share your opinion on any of the above mentioned topics or anything else that's also going on. This that would be highly appreciated. By the way, talking about things going on, I don't know if you guys saw the Acuna and Denzel Dumfries, um, you know, rivalry going on. These guys have, they were pretty much ready to fight. And the Club World Cup has a lot of action. It's a lot of drama. It's a lot of drama. But um, that's a side story. That's a side thing happening as well. So anyway, let me welcome man like Pav in the building. Big up, Pav.
Yo, man.
Yo, 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 yo.
What are you
Sancholini.
doing?
Sancholini. Finally, there's a little bit of like talk that a movement might be happening. You know,
Well, who said that?
Di Marzio.
That guy hasn't been credible
That's
since
the
we
guy that
got
was smoking the cigar.
Zlatan Pogba days. After that 1 year, But
Yeah.
this man hasn't been relevant. And most of the stuff he writes don't lead to anywhere. So I wouldn't. I'm not taking any of that for anything. I've already said. Um, I don't see him going anywhere until towards the end of the transfer window. Anyway,
Bro, you think
I
like
do because the club ain't paying his wages. They're not covering all his wages, and that's what the reports that I was reading. That's what Juve are demanding, that Man United cover all of his wages.
mm,
Why?
mm.
If we're gonna do that, like I said, let him train in a corner at Carrington, bro.
So you'd rather have him train in a corner,
Yeah, why would I want to pay for someone to go have a good time somewhere else? Bro,
bro?
if we're covering all his wages,
Yeah,
why would we do that? We're not getting no loan fee. What's the loan fee going to be? He's on his last year of his contract.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
going to pay for him to go have a good time somewhere else. And then after that, he's free to do whatever he wants. Nah, man, let's make his life hell for the last year.
I get it. I get it. Feel a little bit of like retribution, a little bit, but at the same time, bro, like I feel like if we get him out, we are actually creating room for like
But
new new.
we're not creating any room.
Yeah,
What room are we creating for whom if we're covering his wages? No one. Because
yeah.
he's
So
not coming off the book.
financially, he's not coming off the books. Yeah, 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 yeah. I hear you. It's a very salty approach, but I hear it.
If players are going to misbehave, yeah, the club need to show them who's boss. You can't just let these people walk all over you because other people keep doing the same. Sancho done it, then Rashford done it the following year, and then now after Rashford, Garnacho's followed suit. So you have these players thinking they could do what they want, say what they want, and then act like they can. Um, they act like they're the dog's bollocks when they're not. The club have to take a stand and treat them like shit as well.
Pav, for me, like I have a problem with a depreciating asset that's just sitting there. Cause like Chelsea, they didn't like Chelsea was like, we're interested in you. We don't want to pay your wages, but like what you know what I mean? It's not like he's like completely done.
Yeah,
Like
they
yeah,
told him. Then I think someone on KG channel said apparently he was offered something like 120 or 130, and he
yeah.
was like, no. Bro, so if you're there for the money, then why are you begging to go elsewhere? Go sit in a corner for a year. Why are we having to pay for you to go have a good time somewhere else?
I hear it. I
You
hear it.
can have
It's
a good time in your bedroom, bro, playing your PlayStation. How about that?
but listen, it was like, yo, Sancho, like, what's his name? There's a new Tuchel is looking like he hasn't figured out his squad yet. The World Cup is around the corner. Come on, Sancho, put in your
Them
best
two
performance.
idiots aren't getting in the World Cup squad. Rashford and Sancho are not getting in that World Cup squad. Yeah, Sancho already
No,
knows
maybe
he's
Rashford
definitely
would.
not getting in
Maybe
there.
Rashford
Rashford,
would.
yeah.
Come on, man. No, maybe Rashford.
Rashford,
Yeah.
by the time it comes to it, there will be no space for him. And that's his international career over as well. And he's brought that on himself and no one else.
Damn. It's
At this
yeah.
point,
Oh no, you got cut off. It's probably my Wi-Fi because I'm outside. Oh, you're back. You're back. And no, maybe I think it's my Wi-Fi. Let me see. Let me ask me like Cuddy in the building. Big up, broski.
Yeah, what's good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. Loud and clear.
I'm using different headphones. I usually use my shows, but I got this plug-in JBL, so I don't know how they're sounding.
But it's actually smooth. It's pretty crisp.
All right, perfect.
Yeah,
What's
man.
the guan? What's the guan?
The one is like so Pav is talking about a salty approach, spite him, let Sancho rot type of approach. Because like we gotta think about
Uh,
what's gonna happen in the event that we're not able to move Sancho. Do you think he has ability to work his way
uh,
into a Ruben system?
Nah,
Or
what I don't understand actually is
yeah,
what I really don't understand about this is that even I can structure this deal properly. So if
Yeah,
there's a club, even I can do that. Like I've been doing it in Football Manager all the time and whatnot. How can it not work in real life, bro? If they want 25 million, they're ready to pay 25 million to him. I'll tell them keep the 5 million for his wages. Just give us the 20. We just want this guy out.
yeah,
Easy. I don't understand why they would rather have a person that they're not paying, that's not playing, and we're paying him astronomical amounts of wages.
mm,
But if there's clubs out there ready and willingly to pay fees of up close to 25 mils, I don't understand. If we calculate Sancho's salary for the, let's say if he's offered a 3-year contract, he gets 300 bands. It will probably amount to somewhere into the ranges of like what, 8 mil, somewhere there.
mm-hmm.
So why can't we not just scrap out the 5 mil and negotiate with them on that? Deal
Mm,
done. You take him off the books, you get the 25 mil. Even no matter what, bro, that guy's stock is dropped. This even getting 25 mils from any club is a shocker for me. Like,
yeah.
what? They're actually willing to pay 25? God damn, you
I
know?
know, I know. That's why I mean Pav chuckled when he's like, "Who said that?" And it's a Dimazio, and he's like, I don't know. I don't know
Yeah,
if like he's not like the most credible, but surely like
yeah.
there can be smoke without fire. There's definitely some interest from
There's
yeah,
different. I think that for me, it's the amount maybe that's not accurate. That
yeah,
25 seems a bit too far fetched for the club
yeah,
to be stalling.
yeah,
And if it doesn't even just make logical sense in any financial setup, like if they're willing to pay 25 m, are you
yeah,
telling me the two parties cannot just come to a conclusion where they say, okay, let's knock off his wage bill based on this, and then you give us the rest? Because man, you are desperate for sales. So
mm-hmm,
and he's Sancho is not going to play for United. I
mm,
don't see him. Like, I think if the club will experience a fallout from people if that guy goes on preseason. And I think Amarim is not a dull person, he's a manager. I think he knows the vibe around Jadon Sancho. And
yeah,
yeah, so you don't want that around his squad, his camp.
yeah. It's man, it's a little sticky that this Sancho situation, man. Because at the same time, like I I feel like giving him like a little bit of hope and saying, "Bro, World Cup is around the corner. You could, but like, you know, uh,
Yeah.
Pav is like, nah, that guy will never be in a World Cup team." And the braid says Trinidad have space for him. It's a little bit. We'll be looking to see what happens with that one. The thing that I'm waiting on too, with a curious eye is the Jokerish thing, bro. Because like he when I last time when I checked on it, he said,
Mm.
I have not rejected Man United, but I prefer Arsenal.
Bro, that already for me is a red flag. We should just stay away from that dude, I think, bro. Like, he's too much drama. First of all, there's drama with his former club. Then
Yeah.
he's treating us like scrubs. Like, I
He-
don't like
He's
players
treating
that
us
move
like
like that.
like when you have the main house and the small house.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
He-
over Arsenal, I can understand Madrid and Barcelona. Those are like, buddies. You're making me second option to a flat out four.
you know,
When like United is supposed to be like 9 10s, bro. Like, and then he's treating us to a four because Arsenal is a four. They have no Europe, so it's a four. They have no European football. That's a four, bro. Like, there's no way they can have all the extensions in Brazilian and BBLs they want to still remain a four.
Kenny, you just reminded me of this joke. This guy said, as a comedian who said like, uh, um, his wife was like complaining about like the side piece, and he was like,
Yeah.
"No, I f her, but I make love to you." Be a
It's
and now
different.
you know what I mean. He's like,
It's
I, I
different.
I like her, but I love you. Like it's
Yeah.
Jokeres, man, needs to go, bro. He needs to like figure this thing out. I don't, because like he set himself up for failure now. Like if at all he ends up like say Arsenal go with Cisco, and then from
Mm,
there like oh it's like oh okay now Man United and Jokeres seem to be like the only destination for him, and then he
mm.
doesn't do well. Like the fans will be on him and saying, "Bro, you never wanted us in the first place." You know what I mean? So
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah,
For me, I just feel as though that he's done too much, bro. He's done too much. I
yeah,
think he's overfeeling himself. United, we're still a big club, and then him moving the way he's moving, like, bro, I would have respected him more if he just shut up about it. If
hundred
you're
percent.
gonna express yourself that you prefer Arsenal, Arsenal is a rival to us. We don't like them. We don't like that side.
Bruh,
So if
bruh.
you're gonna do that, like you're already creating, and United, bro. United fans are not like any other soccer football club fans, bro. Like we
Mm-mm.
even beef amongst ourselves, like
Yeah,
real. So you don't. He's already creating size. Like already, I'm feeling some type of way. What if he comes and goes on a 10 game, you know, unsettled way of playing? Is not scoring 10 games, 2 goals.
yeah, yeah. Nah,
I'll be
no.
I'll be I'll be back on the channel saying I told you about this fraud.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
Nah. He needs to do better. He needs to do
Me,
better.
I
But
think, me, I think, me, I think. I kind of like, I liked. Who's this? I bumped into Rance. He said into one of his streams, like it came on my feed, and he said something that I agreed with. I was
and
like,
what was
we
that?
don't. He said that we don't really, at this time, the way we're, because Mbeumo, we might as well just say, so here we go, right? Like we got the home. So let's
Bro,
just
talk.
hypothetically listen.
Okay,
For
okay,
me, okay, let it be me saying it. Don't
okay,
incriminate yourself. Let it be me
okay.
saying it.
All
So
right, all
for
right.
me, I would say Buemo. I think it's already a done deal. Spurs. The guy doesn't want you. In case he's still hoping, the guy wants to come to United. Period. So for me, I'm thinking if we've got Mbeumo and Cunha, Ahmad, bro, it's a squad full of ballers. Joshua Zexi. All we need is another person that's got proper tech up front there. We don't need a proper bagsman, because goals can come from Mbeumo. Goals can come from Cunha, bro. Like these are people that contribute goals, not to mention Bruno Fernandes himself, who's going to be on that pitch. So we need another person that can also play like a 10 and a 9, so that those people, because look, Cunha can also play a 10, so that the top three, they can just be cycling and do their thing up there. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Well, but
yeah.
we don't even care who's on top. They don't care. They just freestyle it there. You know,
Okay, okay.
yeah, I think
Are
that
you
would be a perfect.
describing what's this name by the way?
Which one?
Team
Kani Team Titan?
Titan.
Yeah, I'm calling. I told you when Buemo comes in and we get a striker, if we now we can even get a midfield. Try to charge. I'm calling it soon. Put me like I mean I'm ready. Like bro,
What are
what
you
a
saying? What are you saying? What is he saying?
How did we go from 15 to team title charge? Bro, nah. I want it to happen, but like, let's save our hearts, bro. Come on, man. Doctor,
Hi, hello, how are you?
big up yourself. How's the motherland?
Ah, it's great. I have no words. Can you
Okay.
hear me? Because the fan is on and it's like I don't know if it's making a lot of noise.
No. We can hear you. You sound like
Okay, great.
relaxed. No, you sound really, really relaxed and
I
at
just
peace.
woke up from a nap,
Okay.
um, and
Nah.
my, all I have to say is I've been chilling, and I haven't been online a lot, but like when I did go online a little bit yesterday, I see Mbwemo's coming for what medical, which is great. Or
Whoa.
it's
No, no
okay.
medical
Wait.
yet. No. We're
Oh,
still
okay.
agreeing on the add-ons, finalizing
No, but
the
we're moving in silence. We're moving in silence, which I like.
We're edging closer.
Mind your words.
I didn't
Think
go there.
about it.
You're the one that went there. I just said we're closer.
To, you used, please no, just use your words properly.
Okay. No,
Wow.
let's stay on track. Let's stay on track.
Anyway, but either way, let's move in silence. I kind of agree with Kanye where if Jokeres is now saying he wants Arsenal so and so and whatnot and it's getting too complicated, drop him. Go for the next best thing. It's like I can't see the comments because I'm on
Oh,
my phone.
it's
So
probably better. It's better. Yeah, it's better. You don't see the comments. But go ahead. Go ahead. See, I have a
so
friend
like
that's visiting, and that's why like Quartz is coming up with a theory that you are here.
yeah,
You
no, I saw it a little bit yesterday, and I was like, "Courts, please, shout out to Courts." So, how are you? Anyway, um, oh my God, my nephew is crying. Babe. Anyway,
he wants some
uh,
fufu.
mate, I just had some yesterday, and they're making the real jollof. I felt as if I was going to take a video of my cousin making the real version of jollof for you, but
Please.
um,
I,
I honestly, by now she's finished. Because I can't, as I said, I just woke up from a nap. I wasn't about to not do it, not sleep. Anyway, let me continue. Let's move on to our plan B players. I know they're probably all better than Hoyland. Sancho, I don't care what Juve want, take him. But I honestly don't think he can survive Juve because the
mm,
stories I've heard of Juve, the training is brutal.
oh yeah.
You forget, I think Stephen Appiah was there, right? You know who
Yes.
Stephen
Yes.
Appiah
Yeah.
is? He
Yeah. He
was
was
at
there.
Juve, right?
Yeah.
Look at that kind of of player because he was a unit. He was a
Mm,
solid unit. Like even Patrice Evra was there, Pogba was there, and from the stories I'm hearing, they said because Stephen Appiah used to tell us stories about Juve too.
mm,
It's not for the weak-hearted. You have to put in the work,
true.
and if he can't,
So
he
would
should.
you rather if we don't have a destination for Sancho, would you rather have him rot at like not play at all in the first team and train with
Yeah,
his
yeah, yeah. Because it's as long as we have better players to replace him, we like literally need him to go. And if he stays and just rots on the bench, that's clearly what he wants, right? The
yeah
payout, the
yeah.
money. He's getting paid anyway, so he should just stay on the bench. And we have one game a week. What does he expect to do? When does he expect to play?
Mm, I hear you. I hear you. Last thing that I want to get your opinion on, by the way, uh, since I know you're a foodie like me, I don't know if you've seen this McKenny and where like beef that's happening.
I saw that.
It's
I
about
saw a little clip of it. That's rude. Rude.
so let me read this out. Like
Yeah,
Weston
McKenzie.
McKennie and Timothy Ware have they have some beef
I don't like them.
on food, right? So
Yeah. And they
uh,
said Italian food was horrible, right?
yeah,
Something like that, right?
yes,
That's
yes,
rude.
yes. Well,
That's
well,
rude.
so
You play in Italy and you have the gumption to come on socials and say Italian food is
um, hear
what?
this, hear this.
Rude.
They said this. They said you guys don't have variety. It's pasta, pizza, fish, steaks. And then the Italian goalkeeper Emiliano Viviano responded saying, "The USA is the country with the worst food in the world. They would even deep fry the soles of their shoes. How can Weston McKinney say there's no variety in Italian food? There are 200 million Yanks and all you eat are hamburgers. The truth is, all the
And deep fried Milky Ways
the truth
and
is,
grease.
all the food in the USA came from other nations. Do you agree?"
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. He's not wrong.
it was kind of
It's
crazy. When it's like, what are these footballers just beefing about food for, you
yeah, it's crazy.
know?
Yeah,
All right,
but
no, but
do you know what? What's quick statement? I just
mm,
quickly looked at the chat. Can you at least get your visitor to say hi or something like that, so we dispel the rumors that it's not me? Because it's definitely not me. I'm in Ghana, West Africa right now, not in Boston, America.
we'll see if she. Yeah, yeah,
Because you
she's.
keep and because you also keep looking to the left, and it doesn't help you, or the right.
Look,
Okay,
I'll,
wait.
I'll
Answer
get
this
it.
question.
Yeah.
Is, is she from the motherland?
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to try and say if she's white, but she's clearly not me. But
Wait, what's that got to do with anything? Say it in, doctor, before you incriminate yourself. Let me help you. Oh boy. Quite
My wife's white. Am I allowed to still be here? I don't know.
right,
Um,
actually. All right, doctor.
like,
Like,
what do I say right now?
I don't know what's race got to do with it. Oh boy, no, this is a safe space for everybody. It doesn't matter what race you are, or your partner, or your friend, or whatever. It's a community forum space. So
Well, not
feel
not 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 everyone, because if you're like, there's certain, we can't say everyone because there's some bad people that we don't want around here. Let's just say that.
sure, true, true, true. Everybody,
Let's not say let's not say everyone, because everyone, yeah, hey, some people need to stay away.
exactly, exactly.
I'm
No, no.
saying you
As long as
those criminals, they can stay
our
away.
values align, that's what it is. It's like everybody who's got like similar values. Let's put it that way.
But anyway, what's going on, bro?
Man, what the deal is still loading with Mbeumo. There's talk about Sancho to Juve.
Yeah, I
Uh,
don't. You know what? Like, it is what it is with all of this. Like, I was watching Ministream earlier of and I think she was reporting saying that, oh, what is it? Juve and Napoli are happy to pay the 20 million or something transfer fee,
25, yeah,
25, but are not willing to obviously meet his contract demands or what he's currently on.
yeah,
Now, if I'm Juve and Napoli, that makes complete sense that I don't want to pay Jadon Sancho 300k a week or 250 because we're not in European football. That completely makes sense. But
mm,
also, if I'm Jadon Sancho, you signed that contract. You said you're going to give me 250k. Now, as annoying as it is, and as frustrated as I am with him, and I want him to get gone, he knows that this is his last chance of making money. Like, after this contract, it's only going downhill for him. So
So,
I understand why he's like, well, yeah, just give me my 300k then, innit?
if you were him, you would say, "I just want my 300K." You'd stay at United if nobody meets your wages.
So Chelsea offered half of his wages.
Yeah,
Would you? Are you halving your money?
I'm already not getting enough money.
I know, and I know people are gonna go. It's like, I fully get. There's a difference between being on like 60 grand a year compared to being on 150 grand a week to 300 grand a week. I'm not saying that there's not a difference and that these guys are struggling to live. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying, if I put pen to paper and say, this is what you're paying me over that length of time, I get why players go, well, pay me my money then. Like, I get it. I'm not saying I fully agree with it.
Yeah,
As in I'm. It's that balance of, this is a job at the end of the day, and it's not a job that they're not going to be earning this sort of money for a long time. Because
true.
35, 36, say, that's probably when footballers start to kind of like. So, and I know and he might even be sooner than that. So I get it. We just, for years, we've been run so badly where we've handed out these ridiculous contracts. And the last one that we've got to deal with after is the Mason Mount one. Like Rasmus Højlund, we overpaid transfer fee, but at least he's on a moderate wage. He's on like what,
Yeah,
80K a week, which
yeah,
for our club that's quite moderate. So you can move that along. Whereas with Mason Mount, he's on 250, and you're like, who's signing this guy for two? Who's goes like we call up another club and go, right, I got a player for you. He's on 250K a week. They go, is it Bruno? No. All right, cool. Who is it? Mason Mount. Phone down straight away. That's the
that is
negotiation.
going.
Yeah,
That's
they're like, oh, are you offering us Bruno? Nah. He's English actually. He's you might see him like on the bench or in the injury room quite a lot. He like, and they go,
yeah,
yeah, so yeah, I got a Mason Mount for you. What are we saying? Hello, are you still there? Hello. No, like you know that you like. Have they gone for a tunnel? Have they gone for a tunnel? I don't know. The signal's broken up. We just got to
yeah,
deal with these nonsense contracts still. And
yeah.
he's the last one. Because at least if you look at Casemiro, 1 year left. Sancho, 1 year left. Luke Shaw's got 2 years left, I think.
Yes.
And then, but then Mason Mount's got 3 or 4 years left, and you're like,
Bro, I ain't got no 3 years to wait, bro. Like this is crazy, And speaking of 3 years, do you think in 2028 we can win the title? This is Omar Baraj's declaration of Project 150. You know?
do I think we can win the title?
Yeah.
The fan in me says absolutely.
Okay.
The realist in me says we seem so far away.
Yeah.
But then even like I'll be real with you, like I'm not doing what Canny's doing with the whole title charge because
Yeah,
don't
Granny's.
don't get don't get me wrong, that is getting clipped up and sent to KG just in case.
Yes.
So that will might find you sometime, Kenny. I'll be real.
Oh, oh
I'll
yeah.
be real. But there's like I don't know if I'm the only fan that does this. There's that kind of, but what if we do a madness this season? It doesn't last long, but occasionally you go into your head, but what if we do a madness? Like what if we kind of compete? But then quickly I go, I've seen our team.
Well,
Like
not. I
what would
mean,
it be?
course.
10 games in a row. Imagine winning 10 games in a row.
The thing that's gonna
10
set
league games in a row.
the thing that's gonna set the tone is that first game, that Arsenal game. If we win it, we'll be like all of a
I,
sudden, hold on, we're closer than we.
do you know
Like
what?
yeah,
I'll be real. The game that's gonna tell me the most about this season is
yeah.
the Fulham game. I don't think I'm gonna
Yes.
learn lots from the Arsenal game.
Or the City.
Burnley
Yeah,
game, I'm
Fulham
hoping.
away.
The
Fulham
Fulham,
away.
the Fulham away game will tell me a lot about what this season looks like. Because realistically, yes, we beat Fulham twice in the league last year. Both times kind of by 1 goal, and they beat us in the. I know they beat us in the FA Cup, but
Mm-hmm.
if that Fulham away game will tell us a lot about what we need to know about this team.
Mm-hmm. 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 Look at the criminal. He's right there. He's right there. Vegeta. This is the guy. This is
What?
the guy
What?
who said
Me? I
title
give.
charge.
I'm calling it early. I'm tired. I'm not like you guys after like pendulum type of behavior. Me, I'm calling it early. United title charge. Mbeumo up front. If we get
He's
Osimhen,
doing it in
if
the Zambia kit as well, bro.
It
The
is
Chipolo
That's
Polo right
right.
there. And now I feel bad for hating on you, brother. You know that I'm part Zambian, bro.
This is
Like,
exactly.
I'm an
So
honorary
you gotta
Zambian. You know I ate
jump in.
my chima and
You
my
got
beans. You know that.
exactly. Check the
You
bag,
eh?
bro. Check the
You know that.
nice.
bag. Bro,
No.
nah, but for real, with the signings that we're making, bro, if we've got Cunha and Mbeumo and we get one of the Victors or maybe even a Mateta, and obviously maybe we can even score in a midfielder or any one of the, like I'm more interested in Mbeumo and one of the Victors If we get a goalkeeper, it's a bonus. If we get a midfielder, that's a bonus. But with those players up front, I don't see why we don't go on a title charge, bro. At least top three, bro. We're still united, man. And I'm calling it. Come mid-season, we're sixth or 10th, call me out. But I ain't scared to say it like other people. I'm saying it now. United can do a title charge, and we're going for a title charge. And I'm advocating team title charge.
Damn.
Vote for Khan.
TTC. TTC. Get out of here with that cricket talk, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Bro, man just said vote for Kanye.
He's a
Don't you
criminal.
go about, you know?
He's a criminal. Don't vote for Cardi. Exactly. And he doesn't even party in his own city, you know. Vegeta with a sensible statement here saying his top four will be a miracle. If Ruben doesn't get a positive goal difference and 20 wins, he must fire himself. That is too funny. Great One said the Fulham away game and the Brentford away game will be a big teller of where we stand, where we are exactly. Sibusiso, big up yourself, Mr. Rasmus Hoyland. Sibusiso says Sancho can sit at home and get his money.
Rasmus Hoyland's number one fan.
This is Rasmus Hoyland's number one fan. He says, I don't want to hear the club ruined his career after. Wait, what? Sancho can sit at home and get his money. That's okay. I don't want to hear that the club ruined his career afterwards.
Oh, basically, he's saying what Subasiso, Mr. Hoyland is saying is saying that it's fine for the club to go, you know what, let's just pay him this year, but he doesn't want to hear after this year Sancho crying after he's got all of his money going, so he's saying, I don't want to hear, yes, we'll pay you this year, whatever, get rid of you. But I don't want to hear you crying after that going, Man United ruined my career when you could have moved yourself.
It's crazy. Peter, what are you saying? Big up, Peter.
Yo. Yeah, nothing much, bro. Title charge for me as well.
So, oh man, what?
It's spreading like a disease.
Wait, no. But I know I can see it. Right, I can see the picture. Like a disease. The thing is, like I was saying that, like, you know, sometimes you say it as a joke when someone says, we're signing such, and you'll be like, title charge. I think Kanye and Peter actually believe it. Like, look at the picture. Bring Peter back in and put him main screen. Bring Peter back in and put him main screen.
Of course, bro. If we win the first game against Arsenal, oh my god. Oh my god.
And these boys, title charge.
They are not ready, bro. Look, I'm in the mountains right now, so maybe the air, you know, the air is doing something to me.
Wow,
But
Great One says, I believe it too. Esco says, United. By the way, big up Esco for gifting 5 memberships. Big up, you're a legend, Esco. And anybody that received the membership, please say thank you to Esco, the legend. But wow.
Big up Esco for the 5 gifted.
Yeah, title charges spreading like COVID, guys. This is crazy. I don't understand how
we're gonna have to go into quarantine. What's YouTube quarantine look like? I think we might need some social distance again. Everyone has to stay 2 meters away from each other.
Wow. Young Puppy also says we're gonna win the league. Oh god.
I have a bet. I have a bet with NN. You know.
Big up, Mark. What's the bet with NN?
He said we won't win 2 back-to-back games. In the first 5 games, I said we will. £100.
Which one? Which game? Like which back-to-back game?
So we just to go through our first games, we got Arsenal first game in the season.
Yeah.
Is it Burnley or Fulham second? I can't remember which way round it is.
Fulham then Burnley.
It's Fulham.
Fulham then Burnley. So you're okay. So I guess out of the all of the games, you're back. The Fulham Burnley back to back are the easiest of those two.
Yep.
But I guess, and then who is it? Oh, who have we got after? Is
Then
it
we got
Chelsea?
City and then Chelsea.
City, then Chelsea. That was it. I couldn't remember. I knew we had Chelsea. I couldn't remember. Oh yeah, we got City.
Yeah,
Yeah.
first 3 games. Either Arsenal and Fulham or Fulham and Burnley. The other games. But we'll beat Chelsea comfortable.
But well, Chelsea haven't beaten. I don't think. I don't know if we'll lose to Chelsea. I don't know if we'll win. But Chelsea haven't beat us at Old Trafford in a long time.
Since 2013.
Okay.
2013.
Last time. Yeah.
And then was in secondary school back then.
Bro, and then I wasn't born then.
let me bring in the professor himself, and then Neil Driscoll right after. Professor.
I'm gonna be quick. The people saying title charge, they're concussed. Like I don't. It feel like the thing is like they want to be so hopeful that title charge. Then when it doesn't come, they say, "Oh, because we lost so game here, so game here." Like, bro, you sit down when we start again, you're saying title charge.
Like, I just want us to preserve our.
Bro, I just want to play. I want to play consistent football. Then you could say, "Oh, title charge." Like, what hope? What do you see? What do they see that is a title charge? And don't tell me hope. What do you see on the pitch that's a title charge? And do not tell me hope. You want to buy Cunha and Mbeumo, and that's a title charge. Like when Nana not gonna leak in goals. Like Maguire won't be making mistakes there. Like Hoyland won't. Brother, what are we talking about? Let's skip those concussed people.
Stop talking. If you're the one
Let's skip
if
those
you're the one
concussed
that's
people.
concussed and can't see the future, that's on you, brother. Don't blame it on other people.
The future. So you know, sometime in the future we're gonna win the league.
No,
but when you say title charge next year,
but you're
you
trying
say
to
title
judge.
charge next year.
You are judging your bloody point based on the fact that you're not adding to what we're developing right now. Just you judging it. You're judging it on last season's performance. But we've improved the team with players. We're still continuing to improve the team with players.
Can I have a question?
You're stuck in that mindset of
no, Kenny, you're right. We're improving the team, but I have one question.
Why are you not adding that to your?
I have a question.
Why are you not adding it to your criticism?
Wait, no. I'll tell you why. Are we in the title charge next year or in the future?
What do you mean? This season.
Okay, then you have your answer. Yeah, I don't believe in that. Well, can you believe in that? And we'll leave it at that. And that's it. And on the signing of Mbeumo, listen, people are like, "Oh, how come this signing not so quick?" Listen, signing takes time, but because you are Manchester United, you will see every step of the way. You will see every step of the way. Like when the Florian was to Liverpool, that took a very long time. That happened since last year. All of a sudden, we say, "Oh, here we go." Listen, signing takes time, and when it's Manchester United and the press, you will see every step of the way. Every staircase, this is how signing are.
Man.
Let me. This is crazy. Let's hear what Neil has to say about this. Neil.
Oh, mate, all right. Win the league. Win the league. Win the league. No, I'm a realist. No chance.
Thank you.
I reckon it'll take to 2030 at least.
2030?
Yeah. I don't believe what Barham or whatever his bloody name is said. 28. No. It's going to take time, Pepe. You can't expect United to go from 15th, from 16th to 1st. That's crap. What you pick friends on here? What they smoking? Come on, guys, get real.
The price of crack has gone down, Neil.
yeah, nonsense. What they smoking? What the hell?
They're crazy, these guys.
I like Mixed Channel. I'm a realist. No chance.
Yes.
I don't care. They can buy bloody 10 players. He still ain't gonna win the league. I'll be happy with a European place.
Okay.
If they get that, that's an improvement, isn't it? Not bloody first. Come on. That's a bloody. You're taking the piss, yeah. Because Liverpool have bought well, haven't they? Right, so they'd be even stronger. City have bought more players. All the other clubs, the big clubs as they call them, have bought more players, will buy better players. I'm sorry, but your friends on here, what are they on? They must be either drugs or pissed up. One of them. They can bring it, have a go at me. I don't care. But you can't say we're gonna win the league. No, no fucking chat. That's madness. That's a silly thing to say.
The Neil is cooking.
No, I would never say that. Then they say, "Oh, United fans are nuts." Well, not surprising you if I say that. What have we become Arsenal fans overnight? They're deluded.
Neil, thank you for bringing
Some
that
of
up.
our fans are deluded, isn't it? They
These
think
guys,
that.
look at who they're trending us into. Look at who they want us to be like this guy, this youth here. Listen to this. Listen to this, Neil. Let me see if you can hear it.
I've won the Champions League. The league, I think, is generally done. I think I've written off the league with me. I'm not going to paint a fake picture over the truth. I think it's done. And that's like, I am, off camera, I'm actually more negative than I am on camera, because on camera I want to like keep the positive vibe up, but I'm tired of being positive. Yeah, I haven't experienced, don't get me wrong, I'm a very lucky boy. I'm extremely lucky to go to all these games, but I haven't seen Arsenal win the league title. I've seen us win a few FA Cups, and that's it. I want, especially for me being a young fan, I haven't witnessed it all. I want a Champions League. I want a league title. I want a Champions League more than anything, to be fair. And I think a lot of you might as well, because we've never won the Champions League. The league.
Can these guys want to turn us into this Arsenal kid?
Yeah, we got to be realistic, haven't you? You can't say we're going to win the league. That's crazy. Come on. Do you agree with me or not?
No, I agree with you. I think we're far from it.
They're talking with their heads, not the heart.
Yeah.
Head on heart, we have got no bloody chance of winning today.
Exactly.
Like I said, Papa, if we get a European place, I'll be happy with that. Yeah. Small steps.
Right?
Yeah. But I still think it's going to take, it'll take a few more years to go. Yeah. As for Sanchez, yes, I think he's greedy. I wouldn't be surprised if he don't go, because the biggest stop is his wages, isn't it?
Yeah,
his wages.
Would you let him rot and not train with the team? Would you?
No, you can't do that. No, I'd go 7 with the under 21 or under 23. Not with the first team, no. Because Avram don't want him, does they? Don't train with them.
True.
Not the first team. But better luck.
Yeah.
Any other way you could do it, then you say whatever team was it. Yes, you will have a chance of we'll pay some of his wages. That's the only way you're going to do it.
Juventus and Napoli. Yeah, those are
all right. Well, those two clubs transfer in for, I don't know, 15, 20 million. What, all right? And why is that? When's his contract run out?
He's got 1 year left.
Well, then we pay half his wages. That's the only way you get rid of it. Because otherwise he's going to sit on it. I don't blame him. That's the club's fault, isn't it?
Yeah.
Give him in them. I think only one I feel sorry for is Anthony. Yeah, at least you never hear him moan. He was never good enough, but at least you don't hear him moan.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any news on Casemiro going to Saudi Arabia or whatever it was?
No news on that one. No credible news on that one. Like,
did you see? I saw the other day, Mate to Villa. Did you see that?
Who?
Mate to Villa.
Oh, Montevilla. That's also just.
Yeah, but you hear I don't know all these. This player going there. And why bloody lies half of it, isn't it?
It's bloody lies, Neil. That's how we gotta comb through it and try and find the little really true stories,
Well, cool. Just before I come to talking to you, we've signed that Swedish player, according to them. He's had his medical. I seen it. I thought, what a load of bullets. He's in Manchester. He's had his medical. He's done this. He's done that. I thought, what a load of crap.
Load of bollocks, bro.
Yeah. Let people on there. Stop putting. on there right underneath. Stop putting this bloody rubbish on, and we know it's not true. And this is meant to be from fans from Man United.
Yeah.
Can't remember the name of what it's called. Oh, Manchester reviewers say, well,
Yeah.
bullshit, it's not true. Yeah, it's annoying.
That is
But I'm
annoying.
chill. If
Yeah.
we get the players we want,
Yeah.
we'll be all right. If we don't, we'll be another hard struggle, won't it?
That's why I am with it, Neil. I think really on Tuesday that's when we'll get the here we go. That's
Do you?
for Mbeumo, yeah. Yeah.
What goalie do you want? Because we need a better one.
Goalie?
Yeah. I want Costa.
Costa is all right, but he also makes mistakes. But like I think he's definitely an
They all do, don't they? Come on, they all do.
Nobody is mistake proof. Everybody makes mistakes.
I don't want Martinez. Don't want him.
You don't like Martinez?
No. Don't want him.
Yeah.
There's some other young ones, but I don't know. They say, oh, this one, that one. I never heard of them. The Roma goalie.
Yeah.
And
wait, is that not Rui Patricio? Hold on, I can't remember who the Roma goalie.
Yeah, there's a couple other goalkeepers. Couple of them are only young, but I don't know who they are.
You know what I would be doing?
What?
Neil, I would be watching the Club World Cup, looking for the goalkeepers that stand out. Any one of the South American, goalkeepers.
But we'll play that player we sent out. He plays in the Austria League.
Yeah.
He could bring him back. He's quite. When United went out on tour, I think last year to America, he played a few games. He looked quite good, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's called the Bundesliga, but he plays in the Austrian League.
Okay.
His name begins with V, but I can't remember what his name is. The first letter V.
I can't remember.
He looked quite good.
Yeah. But would you rather go for a goalkeeper than say we sort out the striker situation and that the front line is sorted? Would you rather upgrade the midfield or the goalkeeper?
Both. We need both.
If you had to pick one for this season, what would you do?
Goalie.
You really don't want to go this season with Onana.
No, I got nothing against him. He's just not good enough.
Yeah.
You look at he palms the ball out instead of palming it out wide or whatever. He knocks it straight in blow. Thank you. No, he's not good enough. We can get by with it. Well, I don't know, but then we got Rasmus. It's hard. I want both. But I would buy if I had the money, Papa. I would buy 2 midfield players.
Oh,
and 2 strikers. And 2 strikers.
If I had the money, I'd buy 11 Mbappes. Okay. Get out of here, Neil. Shout out to Uncle Neil Driscoll. Yo, legend. Neil, lovely talking to you, my bro. Let me bring in men like Manj in the building. What up, Manj?
Yo, man. Creating this yet again here on Power Hour, man. People are just it's the off season, isn't it? It's the off season vibes.
Let me listen to what Vincent said. A little boy, you watch Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, very 20, all that, everything she wanted. She never got it in the end. Keep dreaming. Can you help me unpack what Vincent is talking about?
Yeah, you'll have to watch the movie. You haven't seen the movie Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Oh, there's a reference.
There's a reference to that. So you have to roll down on them, man.
Got it. Okay.
Today, I think Kanye's off to a protest in Sweden. Good luck to him. Title charge, on FIFA 26 or something, maybe on that.
On what year? What year did you say?
I said on FIFA 26.
On FIFA 26. No, but like, what about 2028 Project 150? You don't believe?
I don't believe. I believe in myself. Anyway, but I just want to say one thing before I go, and that's to the chat as well. Like this video and subscribe to Football Power Hour. Big up for tuning in.
Hey, big up, man. Like Manj, yo, kindly hit the like button if you're just joining in. I appreciate you. Let's go to men like Young Poppy. What's good, broski?
Yo, go on.
You haven't had a drink today?
You
Damn.
feel me? Set like
You
set.
wasting time. What are you doing with your life?
Ah, I'm gonna go play ball later on. So
Yeah. You can't drink before ball unless you're Ronaldinho.
I mean I can, but it's too hot out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you saying about Jaden Sancho, bro? Um, in case he doesn't go, should like should he train by himself? Should he? What are you saying? Where do you stand on that?
I mean, I kind of agree with Piv. In all honesty, it's like paying for somebody to have a good time, and what every other 3 days is gonna be posting in a Juventus shirt, happy, all of that, and we're just paying for it.
Yeah.
I rather him just not be posting and just be in the background, and we'll probably just forget about it.
That's
Oh right, Sancho plays for us. Damn,
that
forgot about that.
sucks. That sucks. He's a player who had so much potential, and it's just gone down the drain. That really
Yeah,
sucks.
but in all honesty, he just has to go. Take a pay cut and just go, man. Try to fight to get into the England team, like as a man, like just try to fight to get into the England team or whatever. That's.
How old is he again? Let's see. Jaden Sancho age.
That should be what 25, 24.
Yeah, 25. He's 25.
Yeah, because
still...
one of my ex girls used to go to school with him actually, up in Birmingham.
Oh, okay. Did
Yeah.
anything? Is there a story there?
They're friends. They went to school together.
They're friends. Ask her to message him. That bro.
Yeah, they would message him back then too. Like when I was with her, she was messaging him when he was at I forgot where he was at.
Dortmund?
No, not Dortmund. Before Dortmund. Right before Dortmund.
City? What?
No, War City. Yeah, War City. Yeah. Forgot about that. Yeah, he flopped that City. Yeah, but yeah, when he was at City, yeah, they was only fan talking like FaceTime.
I hear you. I'm trying not to read the chat, by the way. Big up Riri in the chat. Everybody, shout out to you. That's tuned in, man. I appreciate everybody that hit the like button. But what's the other one? We're talking about Mbeumo. Hopefully, like it's getting closer and closer. I don't know how close. You know that song? How?
I mean, it's one of them things. They just need a story every day, 2 stories a day on it.
Shut up! If anything, don't give a story until you got a story. That's why I stand with it, bro. But anyway, it's an annoying thing. It's an annoying thing the way this is developing. So the last question is what's his name, Victor Joker, or like what Neil and I were talking about, right? If we get like, I don't know, one of the Victors, we sort out the front line, would you rather focus your attention on a midfielder or a goalkeeper if you had to pick between one of the two?
Goalkeeper.
Damn.
Yeah, to be goalkeeper. However, I did see United was looking at a midfielder. That from PSG, Emery.
Really?
Just an inquiry or whatever. I just read it on Twitter, one of the pages. Not saying that we will actually go for him or get him, but I guess they just inquired.
That's a head scratcher for me because I'm wondering now, what's the plan with Kobe, Maino? What's the plan with Collier? Because
for real,
Collier seems like he deserves a chance.
Yeah,
right?
he's still a prospect too, isn't it? Like both of them, really, when you really look at it, a rotation squad player. Obviously, they are better than a rotation squad player, but by contract, you know what I mean? Age and all of that. It suits them to be a rotated player, like anyway. So, yeah, I think we need a striker though for sure and a goalkeeper.
Word. That's interesting. That guys don't believe in the Onana redemption arc.
No, it's over.
It could happen, it's possible. Like between Onana and Højlund, like there's no way those two guys are gonna repeat the same season. But like both of them, like one of them has to improve. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm not gonna lie. If I pull up to the game when he's 26 and I see a Nana and girl, I might have to, let's go meet in the tunnel real quick, bro. We're gonna have to have a conversation. Just a conversation, month to month,
We just want to talk.
I just want to talk. I just want to talk.
And then nobody's looking. It's like. Hey, big up Young Poppy. Yo, shout out to everybody that tuned in as well. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so. My name is Botswana, and look at this waste man pulling up at the end of the show. Hey, waste man.
Am I not invited?
No.
Am I not invited? Why not?
What do you want? What do you want? Unless you take Jaden Sancho, don't come here, bro. Unless you are here shopping for Garnacho, don't come here, bro.
We'll take Dorgu as a backup for 25 more.
Are you mad? Dorgu is not going anywhere. We
Why?
are building.
You guys, I've heard you guys say he's not good enough.
No. Dorgu is young, bro. It's his first season. Whoever said that, like, they don't know what they're talking about.
You know, I met him, right?
Really?
Yeah, when I went to Denmark.
Wow. Did you like actually? Did you get a chance to take a picture or something, or like actually say something to him, or what?
The funny thing is, it's my cousin that told him because we were in church. I was there for the christening.
You go to the same church as Dorgu? And then they allowed you in church?
What do you mean?
Wait,
it's like it's my cousin.
You cut off.
I went for my cousin's christening. I went for not my cousin's christening. Okay. Sorry, my cousin's son's baptism. That's what I went for.
Okay, and Dorgu was there,
and he was just in church, innit?
Wow,
that's about it.
Wow. Okay, all right. Well, what's you guys still have those like dead full decks, right? You still got Reece James. Is Ben Chilwell still in your team?
No.
What's going on? What's going on with the fullback situation at Chelsea? And then are you in church, bro? Yo, and then I gotta let's save him from himself. Shout out to you, man. This was supposed to be a short stream, I know, cause this was supposed to be half an hour. Here we are.